know that World Ventures is not on trial. For those of you that are brand new, know that we actually win World Travel Awards year after year after year on continent after continent. So we have become this multi-billion-dollar company over the years, building with travel as obviously the center of what we do. And I will echo what Eric said. I was not only through the pandemic in Las Vegas with Eric, I have been on, probably 10 flights in the last 30 days, got 4 more before October is over. I can tell you, every flight I'm on is packed. I can tell you, airport's rocking. I was just in New Orleans. Eric and I were with 250 other Dream Trip members. I have friends right now that have just gotten back from Mexico, others heading to different parts, to different beaches on Dream Trips all around the world. And it is rocking. We have what everybody wants now more than ever. States opening up. More and more people cannot take it anymore, getting out of their basements, going and having fun. And we have it at a value you can't get anywhere else. So everything's accessed right there at Dream Trips app. If you haven't already seen that, you probably have logged in. If you haven't, you just use that ID number you received when you got started and the password you set up. If you click Get Started, the Silver membership has access no matter what membership you have. You have a wholesale booking engine. Basically, anywhere you want to go in the world, anytime. So any membership level includes what you're seeing right here. And if you haven't done so, I'd encourage you, go play around this with your family and friends as you're planning vacations in the weeks and months ahead, whether it's, a birthday party for the kids, right down the road at a hotel, or you want to go to the other side of the planet, everything in between, go click on something. Let's say you're heading to Vegas where Eric lives now. You could click on a specific hotel you want to stay at, and it shows you the value. It'll show you what you would have paid if you didn't have the membership and how much you're saving with it. So this is your per night price and your percent off. Sometimes just absolute crazy value. Again, you can do these anywhere in the world, and it'll pull up different options. The value is unbelievable. I believe everybody and their mom should have access to this membership. The same way you're paying for Netflix, it doesn't make any sense not to have something like this to get you the plug on travel. But we also have other membership levels that will include more than just your hotel stay. In fact, this is what got us all of those World Travel Awards I was talking about, because it's just a VIP feel from start to finish. Dream Trips, our company, World Ventures and Dream Trips, put together for our gold, platinum, and titanium memberships. And if you don't know the difference between those, I'll give you a real quick brief overview over the next 5 minutes or so. But just know that these trips, not only do you have access to any kind of travel you ever want to do on your own, but we also put very exclusive VIP trips together for our members. So us as members can just log on, again, right through the app or the desktop version, and it'll show you by region, by date. You can search out these trips that include more than your hotel stay. So, in fact, I was on a trip very similar to this one just a couple of weeks ago. Like I said, hundreds of us went down, took over Bourbon Street, had an amazing time in New Orleans. Man, that was a really, really fun trip. But it includes more than just where you're staying. So, on top of our hotel stay, we had other, meals included. We had excursions you got to go on. Another example, if you look at it straight from what it would look like on the website, I took this trip to San Francisco. It included 4 days in downtown, a full day wine tour in Napa, which you haven't done that, you gotta check that out. I'm not even a wine drinker, and I had to check that one out because it's an unbelievable experience in its own right, checking out Napa Valley. We had a party the first night, so again, very VIP feel. There's only the members on Dream Trips got to come to that party. We had our own private host on top of all the other hotel staff. And again, the value, no matter what kind of trip you want to take, is just unbelievable. In fact, if I would have just wanted to get a hotel the same day, the exact same room type, it would have been over $900. But I ended up paying $378 out of pocket. The reason that is the Dream Trip was $250 a person. And remember, this includes more than the hotel stay. This was the wine tour, the party, the host. And then you also have Dream Trip points you can use on these Dream Trips. So when we put together that VIP package for you, you can use these Dream Trip points. I'll show you how to give them in a second. And each trip will have a different point total. Sometimes it's 1,000 plus points you could use. This one you could have used 120. So I took $120 off of our member price. That's what got me to pay $378 when just the hotel would have been over $900 had I not had one of these memberships. So again, you have to be at least a gold, platinum, or titanium member to have access to these trips. And the way you get those is the way you get the points is when you upgrade your membership, you get to use that money on these trips. So a point is $1, $1 is a point, and every dollar you spend on these gold, platinum, and titanium memberships converts to these Dream Trip points. So the initial that you put forward, you could use right away. The monthly that you put forward, you get to use on your anniversary date. So let's say somebody signed up today, the initial money that they spent on their membership, they would get to use on a Dream Trip if they wanted to book it later this weekend even. And then any of those monthly fees, 1 year from when they join, they get all 12 months of that given back that they can use towards next year's travel. So think of it kind of like a vacation savings account. And then the difference between, I'm sorry, let me go through this real quick too. Any membership that you have, you can, if you refer 4 people, you are able to waive those fees. So very simply put, 2 silvers equal a gold, 2 gold equal a platinum, 2 platinum equal a titanium. So when you refer to the equivalent of 4 members that have the same membership you have your monthly fee waived. So if you're someone that has already referred 8 silver members, you could upgrade to gold. Your gold membership's already covered. If you already have 8 gold referrals, you can upgrade to platinum. You already have platinum covered, or any combination, if you get what I'm saying. Platinum will give you a little bit more, VIP with your VIP. You'll have access to these trips a little bit sooner. They give you platinum-only inclusions on the trips. But again, it's the VIP feel that you get. To give you another example, like I said, within our Dream Body concept that you're going to hear about in the day or in the few minutes ahead here from our director of training, Mr. Mark Cassetta, and from Eric Rosbowski, I took a trip to Israel. This was one of the dream trips I took at the end of last year. Part of going there was at the Dead Sea. And I can tell you that was a bucket list trip, not only for me, but I highly, highly recommend if you've never had a chance to make it over to that part of the world, do so the first chance that you get. It was so cool. We got to check out a bunch of holy sites throughout Israel. And then again, we got to go to the Dead Sea. Well, a lot of where we just partnered with Secret, that is where all of their skincare line and things are made from the Dead Sea. You can't get these kind of things anywhere else in the world. And again, within our Dream Body line now, we have access to stuff like that. So, it was really cool for me. It's coming full circle. Got to check out the Dead Sea floating in. It was something I always wanted to do. And I remember, some people on a trip, it felt like that was one of the main reasons they came all the way over, was to take home some of those things because they just didn't know where else to get it. And again, with our Secret line, we have access to that. And as the Dream Trip member, you can even go check out in future Dream Trips exactly where all of that stuff was at, right at the Dead Sea itself. So wherever you want to travel, whatever sites that you want to see, just know that with a Dream Trip, it'll just give you an absolute VIP feel from start to finish. And then we also have a titanium membership. So that would have access to everything that the silver, gold, and platinum have. And again, even more. So sometimes you'll get room upgrades like this one. You would have got upgraded to a penthouse or a villa. Sometimes if you don't want to fly commercial, you want to fly private, included right away with your titanium membership, you have a credit to do that. Maybe you're the type of person, or someone on your social media, or in your circle that would love to charter a yacht with a couple other couples, or again, they just want to do something. Money's not necessarily the object, but experience and convenience would be very important. That would be somebody that could be a titanium member. But all around, what we wanted you to understand today, whether you only knew about one or maybe you've known about some of these, is that we have something for everyone. I can tell you personally, my wife and I yesterday alone referred 3 new customers to our team. So we've been in for 9 years. In the last 30 days, or about 35 days, we have referred 30 new customers personally, not what our team did, personally. And I can tell you the reason we are able to do that, the reason we've been doing that all of 2020, is we have what everybody wants, and we give it to them at a value they can't get anywhere else. If you look from here, it doesn't matter if you're a professional athlete, doctor, lawyer, CEO of a company, all the way to a broke college student just wanting to, take their significant other on a spring break trip this year without the parents having to come, and everything in between. We really do have something for everybody. So I absolutely am in love with our Dream Trips membership. That is what has already brought us to a multi-billion-dollar company. If you want to upgrade your membership, feel free to do so either right on the app, or you can go to your worldventures.biz back office. You just click that 3rd tab down, subscription upgrade. But again, get in where you fit in. And again, most of the time, people end up, when they really see the value of everything, they end up gravitating towards our platinum membership. For years, I felt that has had the most bang for your buck. But again, get in wherever you fit in, whatever kind of travel you're looking to do. And just know, no matter who is in your cell phone, no matter who you follow on Instagram, no matter who your coworkers are, we have something for however they would like to travel as well. So can't wait to see everybody on a dream trip. Like I said, I got several flights booked in the weeks ahead, and have just been absolutely loving for the last 9 years our membership. Cannot wait to continue utilizing it the rest of 2020 and from beyond from there. So if you haven't done so, play around this weekend on the app. And like I said, look forward to seeing everyone on the beaches of the world. Mr. Eric Grabowski, I will throw it back to you, my mentor, my friend, and take it away.
All right.